The other day, a YouTuber I follow posted a video for the first time in months. She was showing off all the new furniture that she bought for her beautiful new house, running off to date night in her brand new clothes, eating in her gorgeous kitchen with her fancy, hyper-local, expensive groceries. And I started to wonder, why can't I spend like this? How much does this girl make posting TikToks and the occasional YouTube video? Surface level, it felt like we should be the same. I mean, I have a good job. After 8 years in my field, I've really worked my way up to this position through several promotions and job changes. Feels like we should be on a level playing field, right? But the answer is wrong. We're not the same. But based on the days that these influencers show, it can really start to feel that way. I mean, we kind of look the same. We cook, we clean, we run errands, we go to overly priced workout classes, we go to dinner with friends, we online shop. Their days look a lot like my days. Minus the whole 8 hours at a corporate office thing. It makes it all too easy to compare ourselves to influencers because at the surface level, they look a lot like us because their lives look a lot like ours. The thing is, most of us would never look at a lawyer and expect to live the exact same lifestyle. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I do know lawyers, and they make 3 times as much as me now. I cannot even fathom the income disparity that will happen over time. And while I do feel a slight twinge of jealousy at times, longing for their bougie lifestyle, I also recognize that I would be miserable in that job. My longing for their bougie lifestyle is quickly replaced by my utter lack of desire to read contracts all day and work insane 80 to 100 hour work weeks. No offense, lawyers, obviously. You guys just have a lot more grit than I do. But the thing about influencers is a lot of the ones that we watch are making as much as lawyers. There are some that probably make more. Many that probably make more. But their lifestyles do not exactly match what we associate with high earning in our society, which is typically associated with many years of education and hard schooling and grinding long hours at work. Their days seem comparably amazing and chill. And once again, normal. Like if you see on a video someone just filming themselves going to the grocery store and then cleaning their counters and then setting up a new lawn chair they bought and then going to an influencer event, you're kind of just like, that's a normal person. They're probably not making an insane amount of money, but they are. And before I continue on, let me be clear that I am not discrediting the work that influencers have to put into their jobs, nor am I criticizing their income even. Being an influencer oftentimes does require a lot of upfront grinding to get your name out there and to acquire followers and to get views or likes or whatever it is that helps catapult you into success. A lot of times these people are starting with a full-time job and doing it on the side. Hell, I'm even sitting here trying to make a YouTube channel. I know it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And talking to a camera and making videos look good and posting cool photos, these are not things that come easily to everybody. These are skills that certain people have. And furthermore, as a marketer myself, I do appreciate that influencer marketing is replacing traditional advertising in a lot of different industries. And traditional advertising costs millions. Like, I know this firsthand. An ad campaign is so expensive to put out there. You want to film a commercial and launch it, it's going to cost you several million. Like, of course, these people should be compensated for the work that they're doing, which is helping to sell product. And honestly, far more effectively in many industries. I would much rather purchase a makeup product that's recommended by an influencer than one that I see in a CoverGirl commercial. But there's the quiet part out loud. They are marketers. Some super strategic marketers, others more of a marketing vehicle, I would say, where they're just kind of showing off products that brands send willy-nilly. But nevertheless, they are marketing a lifestyle, and they're getting paid a big bag for that. Again, I'm not criticizing this disparity because there's a lot of jobs where the effort put in does not match the income. Like there's a lot of jobs where, like for example, even my job, my cushy desk job where I'm getting paid a really nice salary, it isn't fair that I'm getting paid so much more than someone who's working like insane hours, overnight shifts as a medical assistant in a hospital. Like salary does not always equate to the effort of work put in. And again, I'm not saying that influencers don't have to do a lot of work, but I think most can agree that the work of a lawyer is a lot more grueling and mentally challenging than most influencer work. Not all of it, I guess, maybe, but I feel like that's a safe statement to make. I think a lot of influencers would agree with that. Anyways, point is, I'm not criticizing that aspect. It's just, I'm criticizing that we compare ourselves to them and feel like we should be living up to this lifestyle. And I do it too. But I think a lot of us look at TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and we're like, oh, this influencer bought all these makeup products and like does all these different beauty treatments. I feel like the beauty treatments have been popping off lately. Like everyone's getting microneedling and microdermabrasion and Botox and lip filler and all these things that cost a ton of money. And we think that we should be able to go do those things too. Because again, we look at influencers and we think that we're the same, and we are not the same. And I feel like we like almost need like a disclaimer, a frequent reminder saying, you are not making the same amount of money as this person. They look the same. They order takeout the same. They rot in bed the same. But they earn probably 5 times as much as you, if not more. And some of them have millions of dollars in the bank. Shelby Church, who I really, really like, recently did a video where she mentioned that she has a $1 million net worth. And she's a YouTuber that I really look up to because I think that she goes beyond just the like showing products, which, no offense, that's just not really my style. Like, if I feel like that works for some people, but I like how she actually puts together like really high quality videos. And she mentioned she has $1 million net worth for all of her efforts. And she's been doing this, granted, for a very long time, but still, you'd be hard pressed to find someone who's turning 30 and has $1 million net worth through other industries. So the point is, we should not be trying to keep up with these lifestyles, because it would set people with normal salaries back infinitely to try to spend like all of the influencers we are being influenced by every single day on TikTok. And that's part of the problem, is like, you see all these products on TikTok, you think that you should also spend like that. Like, even for my wedding, I was getting very heavily influenced by influencers posting about their wedding online. I was like, I should have done all these things. And I'm like, oh wait, I don't have a $1 million budget for my wedding. Most of us need to allocate our surplus of money each month towards future savings goals like retirement and saving for a house. We can't afford to blow all of that surplus on beauty products. It's just impossible to keep up with the spending of these influencers that we see online every day. Most of us need to shop at discount grocery stores instead of Whole Foods. Most of us need to live in unaesthetic houses for a while because the apartments with white marbles and state-of-the-art appliances are absolutely out of the budget. We can't do everything that we see online, and it's hard because that's what you do every night. You lay and you scroll and you consume and you get influenced, and the people that you're being influenced by are making so much more than you because you are falling for the trap of spending as much as them. And we need to reverse that all. I think it's a challenge in our modern world that we really need to focus on fixing. Like, I think it's so easy to get caught up in the trap of wanting to spend like an influencer when you're seeing it constantly. And like, it feeds into broader consumption culture where just being on TikTok and scrolling encourages a lot of us to just like mindlessly buy things or feel like we need things that we never would have previously even thought to purchase, because we saw these people on TikTok who have fridges that are organized or designed in such a way that they are aesthetic. I can't believe that, by the way, the aesthetic fridge trend. When I saw this, I was like, what the fuck is happening to this world? But anyways, I think we get inspired to buy a lot of needless crap because of our social media consumption habits. And I just wanted to remind everyone today, we are not the same as influencers who are making so much money. You can aspire to be like that someday for sure. Like, I think it's aspirational. I would love to eventually be making a ton of money off of my YouTube channel. But for the time being, I just unfortunately cannot be spending like these girlies. And that's okay. And I'm just here to say that's okay. Did anyone else relate to this? Comment below if you have any more thoughts on this topic. I would love to parse this one out more.